Hi everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about virtual machine images. Here, what is an image? The image is operating system. What is virtual machine image? Virtual machine operating system. Now, in this session, how to create our virtual machine image. Using virtual machine, you launch and connect Linux or Windows Server. On top of the Linux or Windows Server, if you want to install some software, you have to install the softwares. Or if you want to install some applications, we can install some applications also. That is, with that virtual machine, Linux server or Windows server, softwares plus applications, you may create using Azure. Yes, it is possible, but it is taking time. We can create our custom images using Azure. How we have to create? That's in this session we are going to discuss. We can store our virtual images. We can store virtual images in Azure. There are two ways. One is a gallery. Second one is a images. Now, we have to use galleries to store virtual machine images. There are, if we are using gallery, there are some limitations per subscriptions for deploying resources using Azure Compute Galleries. What are the limitations are there? The limitations of Azure Compute Gallery, that is 100 galleries per subscription per region it is provided. And also 1000 image definitions per subscription per region is provided. 10,000 image versions per subscription per region it is providing. 10 image version replications per subscription per region it is provided. And also any disk attached to the image must be less than or equal to 1 TB size. That is the maximum size. Those are some limitations per subscription for deploying resources using Azure Compute Gallery, right? Azure is providing two types of images. Is providing two types of images. The two types of images are, one is a specialized image. Second one is a generalized image. Now, I explain with hands-on using specialized images how we have to create customized virtual machine images. Okay. For that, I open my Azure account. I create the resource group. Click on create option. I am creating the resource group name is US 102. Region Central India I am chosen. Click on review plus create. It is validating. and then click on create option. The resource group US102 is created. See that? Now, to explain this virtual image, customized virtual mission image, we had to create one virtual mission. It may be Linux or it may be Windows. Click on virtual mission. Click on create option. Here you need to choose Azure virtual mission. Resource group US102 I am selecting. Virtual machine name Linux server. Scroll down. Region is Central India. Availability zone, zone 1 default I am selecting. And image, operating system I am choosing. Ubuntu I am choosing. Okay. Size is B1 is, it is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory it is providing. Scroll down. Here, authentication type I am choosing. Username is my name I am choosing. Password I am choosing the authentication type. Username is my name. And the password I am given. You have to confirm the password. Okay. Scroll down. Here, I'm enable the ports. HTTP also. Scroll down. Click on disk option. Here, go to the advanced tab. You have to add the script. At the bottom, custom data is there. You have to add the script is. This is the script we have to add it. That is sudo apt hyphen get update and sudo apt hyphen get install space hyphen y nginx and cd slash var slash www slash html, and using echo I'll display the message Azure train. This is index.html I am saving. This entire code I'll copy the script and paste it in advanced details. Scroll down. Click on review plus create. Click on create option. It is taking some time. Wait for few minutes. Yeah. See that at the top notifications, deployment is succeed. I'm creating Linux virtual machine. See that? Had to open the virtual machine. Copy public IPv4. Paste it here in Notepad. Okay. And we have to check it. I'm adding the script. Bootstrap script I am adding. I have to copy and paste the public IPv4 in the browser. Refresh this one. Just refresh. Yes. You are getting the message is Azure training. That is, I'm creating the virtual machine. While creating the virtual machine, I'm adding the script, right? With the same configuration, I'm adding web application. I'm adding. That is Linux server and the application. I want to copy the virtual machine image. I want it. For that, what are the steps we have to follow? That is, open the virtual machine, Linux virtual machine. Here, capture option is there. Click on this one. Here, you have to enter the resource group. I am chosen US 102. See that? See that? Here, share image to Azure Compute. You may choose yes or no option. Yes or no option. Right? Here, if we are chosen yes, share it to gallery as a virtual machine image version. Right? If we are chosen no, capture only managed image only. That's why I explain in theory, we can store virtual machine images in Azure two ways, gallery and the images. Here I am chosen gallery option I am chosen. Scroll down. Here, target Azure Compute Gallery. We had to click on create option. Target Azure Compute Gallery I am given as gallery 102 I am given. Click on OK. Scroll down. Operating system state. You may choose generalized or specialized. You know, here it is explained what is the purpose of generalized image, specialized image. If we are chosen generalized image, virtual missions created from this mission require hostname, admin user, and other virtual mission related setup to be complete on first boot. If we are chosen specialized, virtual missions created from this image are completely configured and do not require parameters such as host name and admin user password. Right? Here I'm chosen specialized one. Right? Now we had to choose target virtual mission image definition. We had to choose it. We are given the definition of the virtual mission image. Click on create new option. I am given the virtual mission image definition. I am given as VM102 I am given. In this virtual mission image definition, operating system image is Linux. That is in the virtual mission, I am chosen the operating system is Linux. That's why it is chosen default Linux is there. VM generation 2 it is given. Right? Architecture is 64. Scroll down. That is, it is default, it is showing. Click on OK option. Fine. Here, you need to choose version details. Version number, we have to given like this format. 0.0.1 or 1.0.0. Like that way, we have to give it. I am given the version number is, this is the version number I am given. If you want end of the date, end of life date, if you want to mention, you can mention it. Scroll down. Here, replication is nothing but the same virtual machine image copied to other regions. Here I am chosen while creating the resource group, Central India I am given. If you want this virtual machine image in other regions, that is US East, India, South India, right? If you want to replicate the virtual machine image, you can also replicate it. So in theory, what I am explaining, 100 image version replications per subscription per region it is provided. If you are chosen the gallery, right? That is here one is the replication. It is providing in Central India. If you want the US East, that's also we can provide it. US East, right? You can choose this one, standard HDD LRS or premium SSD. Anyone we can choose it. I am choosing the first one. If you want the virtual machine image in another region also replication you need it, you may choose it. You may choose, I am choosing South India. Click on that one. If you want replicate the same virtual machine image in West India also, you can click on this one. As per your requirement. If no need, then we can put the tick mark, delete option is there, right? I am no need, only the replication is required in one region, that is Central India. Scroll down. Click on Review plus Create. Click on Create. It is taking some time. First, stopping the virtual machine and then copy the image to this Central India. Yeah, we observe at the top notification, deployment in progress. Wait for some more minutes. Yes, we observe at the notification, that is stop the virtual machine and proceed this process. Deployment succeed. It's taking time more than 8 minutes. Now the deployment is succeed. Right. Now at the top search option is there. Here we have to search it gallery. Here in gallery, see that you can click on this option. Gallery 102 is there, right? That is our virtual machine gallery is created. Virtual machine definition. See that VM102 I am given. Virtual machine definition. Linux operating system. OS state is specialized. And VM generation version 2. Location is Central India. Fine. Fine. Now you have to click on this virtual machine definition. See that at the bottom, it is showing what is the version I am given. What is the version I am given? 0.01 version. If you want to add another version after you are install other softwares and other applications, other web applications you are installed in your Linux virtual machine. If you want to add one more version, then you can click on add version option is there, right? From this, if you want to create virtual machine with the same operating system, softwares, and the web application. If you want to create with same virtual machine, you can also create it. First, already to do this process, the virtual machine is stopped and then deployment is progress. So the original virtual machine is stopped. First, I had to start that virtual machine. Yes, see that it is stopped. Now, if you want to start this original virtual machine, we can start it. Starting the virtual machine. It's in progress. Right? It's taking time, few minutes time. Yes, started virtual machine. Fine. Now, if you want to create the virtual machine with the same configuration from gallery compute storage, we can search it on the search box gallery. See that? You can click on, I am given the gallery name is gallery 102. Scroll down. Virtual machine definition I am given VM102. Click on this one. Here, with this, you can create the virtual machine. Click on create virtual machine. Here, subscription is pay as you go. Resource group is US102. Virtual machine name, we have to give Linux image virtual machine. Reason is Central India. Availability zone, default zone 1. Now, we observe the image. Your custom image is there. See that. Gallery 102, VM 102, latest generation 2. It is showing. In previous, from virtual machine to launch the Linux virtual machine, it is showing the this one. remaining one, Ubuntu server, right? Windows server, like that it is showing. Now it is available your custom virtual machine image also. That is gallery 102, VM 102. The generation is second generation. That one we had to choose it. From that, your customized virtual machine image, we can launch your virtual machine. Scroll down. Size is B1S. It is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory. Whatever you are given on the Linux virtual machine, the same thing it is providing. Okay. Scroll down. Here you will put the tick mark for HTTP. Why? Because I am adding the script on that one. Right. License type. If you are chosen the Windows server, you have to give the license type is Windows server. Here I am choosing the Linux server. That's why we have to choose other option. And then click on review plus create. Click on create option. Now it is taking time. Now at the top notification, you see that initialization and then deployment in progress. Wait for. Now we observe at the top notification, deployment is succeed. Fine. Now we go to the virtual machine. See that Linux image virtual machine is created with the same configuration of Linux server. Click on this one. You have to copy the public IPv4, paste it on the notepad, right? From virtual machine, you are create the Linux server. From gallery VM definition, I am creating the virtual machine. This the IP address means the IP addresses are different. Now you have to copy and paste it on the browser. See that what the result you are getting? Azure training. From here also we are getting the Azure training. Means I'm taking the virtual machine images, our customized virtual machine images we are created, right? Those are the steps we have to follow for specialized image. The same procedure we have to follow for generalized images also. That's when we have to do it. After completion of your practice, everything we have to delete it. Every resources we have to delete it. You have to delete compute gallery. Under the gallery VM definition, we have to delete it. Servers, we have to delete it. And the resource group also, we have to delete it. Okay. Thank you.